It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, Martin, I can give you the standard ones: turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
You want to be a ball, you got to pay the price. Leverage on fouls, look like a bag of ice.
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And Dak going to start out going to the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick 1st down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5. They go again with Blue. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, 33 yards. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 30 yards there.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Commanders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And the QB rating right now sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right. That's
mark.
the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. To throw is Prescott.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Out of the gun, they run with Blue. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. They'll run up the middle here with blue. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Prescott now. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A huge play there for Washington. 42 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Stiff-armed him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 1. Play action, now it's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Here's Daniels. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Deebo Samuel from 6 yards away. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs.
Play is under review.
At least take a look. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and we are tied at 14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Escapes the defender. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense. He has certainly made the most of his catches so far, both of them going for touchdowns here in half number 1.
And we've never met a team that doesn't talk about getting off to a fast start and featuring guys that they want to have the ball early. We're seeing both of those come into play here. Off to an incredible start, got their feature guy going, and now everyone else should have opportunities.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Lamb's first catch of the game, good for a first down. Off the play fake, Prescott. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 44-yard line. They go with blue between the tackles. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14. Here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. 14 yards. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. Aubrey now for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off. Oh, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. A give left side to Robinson to about the 48-yard line. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. They go play action. Daniels. This will be caught at Samuel. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. Now Daniels. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down. Throwing. Prescott. He's got this to Pickens. Now he's loose again. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Daniels looking to throw. Looking Austin Eckler's way again.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
To throw is Daniels.
Incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
To the air goes Daniels.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Throwing now is Daniels.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
This 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw again. This will be caught just inside the 10.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Jaden Daniels
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Prescott now from the 50.
Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Prescott from the gun. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please, thank you. All right, let's go.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive. because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a...
Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On to give, this is Blue. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down at 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And they'll accept that penalty.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
And complete to Zach Ertz. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Second down and 4.
And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders have got it back to within a score.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
That's good for a Cowboy.
They hand it off. It's Blue. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now 2nd and 3.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
That's caught downfield by Pickens.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now Blue trying the right side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
That is caught by Lamb. And they'll make sure he's touched down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick here is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
Here's Daniels.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. This is 2nd and 8.
They run with blue.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
On first down, it's blue. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On the carry, this is blue. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Williams running left. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
2nd down and 6 now.
Here's blue. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Try to take this home. They'll run.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here we go with Williams. And I don't think he got in. He didn't. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you.
There he goes left side. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gault.